So after a decade of waiting, at last we have received Super Mario Wonder, or at least a trailer for it. I'd like to show you the 10 most important secret details that most people missed. Let's start off with talking about number 1, new biomes. With the past whatever amount of new Super Mario games, pretty much every biome was repeated of itself. You had a jungle, you had a sky, you had a desert, you had an ice. Those were the pillars of the game and nothing changed between them. But now things have changed, for the better of course. We have over 20 new biomes. Let me quickly list over them. We have like a plains biome, we have a jungle biome which has music notes on it, which is kind of unique. I like it. And you'll notice with a lot of these that they have unique things in the background or attributes to them. We have a new block biome. This is more like the mechanical biome. This is the one with the rails. We have a new beach biome with a bunch of weird islands in the background. A fall biome, which has skater Koopa Troopas. I could go on and on listing a bunch of other biomes like underground. We got deserts, skies, swamps, and even just look at the mini map. We have a pink cloud biome. Look at, like, we have so much stuff. The Nintendo has expanded so much compared to what they did before in the prior games, leading us to having the opportunity of being one of the best 2D Mario games. A bigger question, which will be secret number 2, is will this expand beyond the Mushroom Kingdom? When we first see the new mini-map, we are introduced with a few levels, one of them being called Welcome to the Flower Kingdom, which is a part of the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm assuming. And if you look off into the distance later on, there are all sorts of different new biomes, which may lead to us visiting islands beyond the Mushroom Kingdom, perhaps? Because, let's face it, this world feels very different from what we typically see in a Mario game. All the new enemies, all of the weird talking flowers, the trippy flowers, which I feel like if they're gonna have some trippy power-up, why not at least make it a mushroom? It would be funnier, but... And so if this were to be beyond the Mushroom Kingdom, which is a theory I've been hearing around a little bit, characters may have special stats. Now this is something I am kind of hesitant on. In Super Mario 3D World, we were given characters that have their each unique set of abilities. Luigi had a higher jump, Mario was well-rounded, Toad was fast, and Peach had the floating ability. Now with this game, introduction of Daisy makes me think of this idea, because as you can see, she's fighting back from a very strong enemy. Maybe Daisy's strength is that she's super strong and can push things around. Maybe it's the same, like Luigi has a higher jump. Maybe Yoshi's ability is he can do the flutter jump and can step on spiny things. Yeah, I guess the secret isn't really a secret, but it's more of a theory. But anyways, I think it's still interesting and would be very fitting to add to this game, since secret number 4 are there secret question blocks for certain characters throughout certain levels. That was a mouthful to say. I swear it will make sense. So when Mario is in the fall biome, at one point when he walks in front of a tree, a question block with the letter M on it appears for him. And this may do 2 things. In Super Mario 3D World, which I'm making a lot of connections, that was, I guess, the most recent 3D, not 3D game, but similar to 2D. I don't know. When he hits this block, I would imagine it either gives him one of those wonder seeds, or it gives him the option to go to like a secret level where he can use his certain stat, which since he's well-rounded, he can do it almost everything. Where if Princess Peach had it, she'd have to use her floating ability to get past the certain obstacle. Which brings me to secret number 5. Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings are gone, with a question mark, because we can see a new mini boss, which is very exciting. New is very, very exciting, and this game contains a lot of new things. More importantly, this boss looks to have the unique ability of switching sizes with Mario, which could be very, very difficult if they want it to be. His mouth is full of this gas energy. His skin has turned a different color. Maybe Bowser is gonna look something similar to this if this is a Koopaling. If this is something totally different, then I have no clue. But it's important to take note that the Koopalings are potentially gone and may just be a side character. Which brings me to secret number 6, which is going to be a quick one, is that Wonder Coins count in decimals when you are in the Wonder Zone, I'll call it. When you touch the Wonder Flower and transport into this weird, like, hallucination, this is where you see these small little coins that count as a decimal. And once he leaves the Wonder Zone, we'll call it. Yeah, that's what I said. Once he leaves the Wonder Zone, the decimal counter just goes back to nothing, which maybe if you are like in the middle of the decimal, you like it rounds up, or it'll probably just disappear in total, which leads to the question, what actually do we do with these Wonder Seed coins? Yeah, maybe it's a shop, maybe it's used to get past or find new pathways. Maybe it's used to buy certain power-ups, maybe even certain characters. I don't think it'd be certain characters, but could be a possibility. Maybe it's used to gamble. I don't know. All sorts of things could happen with these coins. I think the most common thing is you can maybe trade them in for Wonder Seeds or bargain with those weird Toad characters, which brings me to secret number 7, the Toad characters. What is going on here? Where are the Toads other than Yellow Toad, which Blue Toad doesn't look good. He might not be coming back. So should we call these Wonder Toads? Okay, these are Wonder Toads, which connects to the theory, is this actually the Mushroom Kingdom? Because these guys are a little off-putting. They look more like elves. Their eyes are, actually no, they're the same as Toad's. I never noticed Toad's eyes are black with a white spot in it. That's kind of scary. They have necks, which I think is what adds to the fact that they look kind of disturbing. At least to me, they look like they have necks. They're just kind of like taller toads. It's very cool. And so these characters will probably serve as the, of course, provider of Wonder Seeds, but more importantly, run shops. If you look at the overworld where we're all running around in the clouds, which we're not like in a linear path. This is like 3D world where you walk across the overworld and then click onto the worlds. But you can see one of them just kind of doing his own thing. Don't know what he's doing. Probably is lost. I mean, I'd be too. This looks like a trip. And yeah, so these guys, unique toads, I'd say people probably notice this. I guess not necessarily secret, but what they do is definitely a secret. And I think they're just going to replace the normal toads, because this is just hinting at us not being in the Mushroom Kingdom and maybe finding like the Flower Kingdom. Yeah, maybe this is the Flower Kingdom and they've gotten rid of all the mushrooms except the red mushroom and the green mushroom. Secret number 8, the creature on Luigi's back on the box art. And this creature is also seen on Mario's back after collecting the flag. This is going to be a storyline character, of course. He is a caterpillar. He's got a crown. He's got a cape and a big old orange nose. And maybe he eats the Wonder Seeds and that's how you level up or something. Not level up, but maybe he actually eats the Wonder Seeds. I'm just throwing that out there. All right, this character seems to be the ruler of this kingdom. This is why Peach isn't kidnapped. Maybe this caterpillar's princess was kidnapped by Bowser, which would be kind of ironic and pretty funny. And you have to bring him along on your adventure. In all of the gameplay, you can't actually see him doing anything. Maybe he allows you to do a new moveset. I think he allows you to maybe find these Wonder Seeds. Who knows? This caterpillar looks to be a very important part of the storyline, so pay attention to everywhere he is, because if he's on Luigi's back on the box art, then he's probably someone you want to pay attention to. Which brings me to secret number, which number am I on? I think 9. Secret number 90. The new animations, which is obviously not the biggest secret, but still something to take account of. We see a total of, I'm not going to count, but a lot of animations. I'm going to point some of them out. We can see Mario has an outline now, a white outline. He has a very interesting like white outline with a shadow behind him just in the opening scene. Something I missed at first. We can see a lot of new animations. When he jumps and hits a block, boom, there's a POW symbol. I want to call it a symbol, but his new level up or power up status is very animated, very expressive. You can see Mario's pure joy stomping on them Goombas. And he does this little like weird, I don't know how to describe it, but he kind of looks like he's trying to inflate like Balloon Mario. And I love what they've done with his hat. When he's falling down, the hat looks like to be about to fall off. And when he hits the ground, it bounces on his head. And overall, these animations are just so clean. At first, when I saw the new art style, I was like, I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know what they're doing. But obviously, they did something right. You can see they brought back his hands out, just flying, like the Tanuki suit kind of jump. And you can see his feet now are super like Looney Tune looking feet, where he's just... If you like pause at certain frames, it looks very weird. Like, where'd his leg go? It's kind of interesting. But when playing it in normal motion, it looks beautiful. Also, which you guys have noticed this, I'm sure of it, but where he grabs his hat is a very nice touch, and I think that's what's going to be around this entire game. There's just going to be so many nice touches. That's what Nintendo does. They make sure everything is clean, that they add that extra little touch to make sure it looks and feels unique, because these small details are what add up to making the game wonderful. And with these secret animations, you can see Princess Peach's feet are also doing this. We have Toad, like every time you jump on the little frog balloons, you can see the little spark he leaves behind. And with Daisy, like even enemies, when Daisy's pushing, the guy's sweating, which is not something normal. On the grind rails, you can see the wind pushing them, and like Mario's hat about to fly off. You can see the like dash marks of them going so fast. You have Luigi's jump, which Luigi doesn't actually get, I think he only gets shown like a few times in the trailer. Kind of a shame. You can see their new ground pound animation actually includes them doing more of a flip. Not more of a flip, but it looks more fluid, which is a nice touch. And when they're ground pounding, you can see their anger and frustration. The characters' faces overall are super animated, and I think the most unique thing, which thanks for sticking this far if you're still watching, is Yoshi actually turns red when he's doing the flutter jump, which is not something he's done before, and it's kind of funny. I think that's a beautiful touch. Which brings us to our last our last secret. Number 10, Elephant Mario. Well, this isn't really a secret, very obviously shown in the trailer, but this got me thinking. If you see the animation when he turns into an elephant, there's a giant elephant symbol, which it's cool and all, right? That got me thinking, what if there are different animals he could turn into? We've already seen like the sheep and bull, maybe he can turn into a hippo. Maybe there are different kinds of power-ups which turn Mario into different creatures, which could be unique because this is a caterpillar kingdom after all. I'm gonna call it the Caterpillar Kingdom now. And just to throw in a bonus theory or a bonus fact at the end, this flower is seen throughout the entire trailer. What is its purpose? I don't know, but from what it looks like, could be like the caterpillar's guides, because caterpillars eat flowers, of course. But why is this flower talking? Who knows? Which, if you guys have any theories about this game, like if you could have an idea of what the flower does, then please comment below in the comments. I will be sure to look over them. And hey, maybe that comment can make it into another video. So I thank you for watching this entire video. If you've made it this far, you got two options, okay? You can subscribe, right? Or you could click on the video on screen right now and watch whatever YouTube suggests to you, and choose wisely, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.